I'm going to call you Pasha because from your username I reckon that might be your first name, and sorry if I'm wrong. I listened to your video response to me, okay, and thank you very much for that. And also I accept that in this case I need to concede a point, because what you're saying in your video response is basically spot on. You know, I can't really argue with that. If you turn around and call somebody a camel fucker, yeah, you can be pedantic about that. Fair enough. You know, I could be pedantic and say, well, that only states that that person likes having intercourse with camels. And yes, of course, technically I'm right. But, you know, let's be honest here and accept that if somebody uses that sort of term, what they really mean is, you are an Arab and I don't like Arabs. That is basically what that means. And in all fairness, no matter how you turn that around, that is indeed racist. I should not argue against that. You're right. Okay? However, I think what an awful lot of the hullabaloo is about is in what essentially boils down to a very poor choice of title for the original video, the one that started it all off. Because what you decided to title your video is Islamophobes are racist. Now that is a pretty unambiguous, absolutist statement. And even though you follow that up with 10 minutes of qualification, it doesn't really change the fact that that is what you chose to title your video. And that is the tone you're setting for the whole thing. And all the qualification is, yeah, it helps, but it isn't really, it doesn't change that. So may I suggest something to you? May I suggest that you change the title? First of all, use a word that is more appropriate, or use a term that is more appropriate, because Islamophobe literally means somebody who is afraid of Islam. Now why would somebody who is afraid of Islam be a racist? That just doesn't make sense. Maybe change that, just change Islamophobe and just use people who hate Islam. And then accept that Islam, in and as of itself, is a set of ideas, a religious set of ideas, but still it is a set of ideas. And people are quite entitled to hold very strong opinions about a set of ideas, even to the point of declaring that they find a set of ideas, for example Islam, despicable. Yes? You obviously don't need to agree with that, but somebody can hold that belief. It is only about a set of ideas. So you need to qualify that then further and say, maybe people who hate Muslims are racist. But even then, you need to accept that Muslims are not all of the same race, and therefore to just state it like that is not quite right. Why not say then, a lot of people who hate Muslims are racist? Because then you're right, a lot of people who hate Muslims because they hate Arabs because they're stupid. Okay? And then your comments are right on the button and spot on. But it is the title that sets the tone of a video. And no matter how you proceed in the video and how much you qualify in the video, if you choose a particularly poor title, it does damage that cannot be undone. Okay? So maybe see what you think of these suggestions and see what you would like to do with them. Thanks.